Alright, before I get into the advice, just let me say, getting girls online is fucking hard. Yeah, that's what she said. Unless you're very good looking or have really sick photos of you doing badass shit like jet skiing or jumping out of planes or being James Bond, it's gonna be more difficult than picking up girls in person. It didn't used to be this hard. That's what she said again. God damn it. But now so many guys are online dating. Every girl has thousands of guys to choose from, so it's on you to stand out. Let's jump straight into it, okay? Number 1, don't have a shitty-ass profile. First things first, you need a badass profile. Your main picture should be something cool that separates you from everyone else. If you're in good shape, then post a shirtless pic of yourself, but make sure it's not a douchey picture of you flexing so hard in the mirror that it looks like you're about to take a shit. Because having a picture of you taking a shit usually isn't the best first impression. It needs to be subtle. You need to show off without looking like you're showing off. For example, a picture of you having fun with your friends at the beach where your six-pack just happens to be showing. I've seen some research indicating that girls online tend to like guys' profiles more when they have shirtless pictures and pictures with animals. I know it sounds cliche, but hey, I'm no fucking scientist, so go ahead and post shit like that. Also include pictures of you doing really interesting shit, so girls looking at your profile know you're an interesting guy before they talk to you. This is extra important if you're not good looking or just average. You have pictures of you doing cool shit because you do cool shit. If your profile consists of you taking selfies in your bathroom, well, that's not cool shit at all, okay? Your profile itself should be kind of funny and clever, but not too try-hard. Short but sweet. Don't list all the shit you enjoy or anything like that because nobody really cares. It just makes you look like a try-hard. Also, one of my friends who pulls a lot of girls on Tinder says you should put your height in your profile if you're 6 feet or taller. If you're 5'10 or 5'11, put 6 feet as well. If you're shorter, don't put anything. If you don't use Tinder, you probably think this sounds douchey as fuck, which it does, but it's just what people do. If you have pictures of you base jumping and your profile says 6'3", you're going to get some good matches. So that was a lot of info. Here's the simple checklist. 1 or 2 group pics with your friends. Couple of you doing cool shit. At least one of you with just you or you and a girl. And don't forget to smile in at least a couple of them. Short profile, don't try too hard, that's it. Number 2, don't sound like a big This means not saying, hey, what's up, or hey, beautiful, or anything like that. Nobody wants to replay that 6th grader shit. Hey, what's up, NM? You? NM, just watching TV, smiley face, haha, laugh out loud. Fuck that shit. You need to start the conversation with something funny and interesting. Like sending a funny GIF, or saying something funny or sarcastic about their bio or a picture they have. My rule of thumb for sending messages and texting in general is, if the text you're sending wouldn't work on you if you were a girl, then don't fucking send it. If you were an extremely attractive girl, and an average guy messaged you, hey, what's up, and you had like 500 other messages sitting in your inbox, would you reply? Probably not. So if you wouldn't reply to yourself, why the fuck would you expect her to? Number 3, swipe on everyone. Now here's another trick. Whenever you go on Tinder, just keep swiping, right? Until you hit your limit. Don't waste time clicking through the profiles to see if the girl is hot because chances are you won't match with her anyway, since guys have a really low match rate on Tinder. When and if you match up with a girl, then that is the appropriate time to look through her profile and either message her or unmatch her. If you want to win on Tinder, you have to play the numbers game and swipe on every girl until you run out of likes for the day. So this way, you'll match up with more girls at a faster rate and only look at profiles of girls who already matched with you and are interested. Also, a tip to avoid fake profiles is, if they only have 3 pictures, are super hot, and the quality of the pictures is low, like they have really small pictures that have been resized or some shit like that, they are likely fake, so don't waste your time. Every time I've matched with a profile that matches this description, I get an automatic spam message in blue balls, so don't waste your time. Let's just be serious. I mean, if a girl looks like she came straight out of Victoria's Secret, and you know you're like 5 out of 10 and you matched with her anyway, and like, be serious. That's a fucking spam bot. Girls on Tinder tend to be shallower than girls in real life. So if you're 5 out of 10, you can expect to meet girls going up to like 7s with a rare 8 occasionally if you're on there a ton. You're not going to match up with a 10, so just use common sense. Also, when you're swiping, if you happen to see a really hot girl, then use your super likes on them so they know you're interested. You might be thinking, oh, but Zeus, if she sees you super liked her, she already knows you're super into her, and she'll not like that. When you're on Tinder, you want girls to spend time on your profile and click through it to see all your badass pictures. The super like catches her eye and makes her more likely to look through your profile. Otherwise, she'll probably just swipe left on you anyways, so you might as well use all your super likes. I've asked a lot of girls I know this, and they don't see it as a bad thing. All it does is make your profile more eye-catching. And they never really stop and think, wait, this guy used super likes, he must be desperate. so don't worry about it. Bonus tip, don't fuck around. With most girls I've actually met off Tinder, I've gotten their numbers within like 5 messages or so. Get it as soon as possible. Then text her like you do when you usually get a girl's number. Find the necessary info, make sure she's cool, and set up some shit to hang out. Same as always. Tinder is basically a tool for getting numbers, not for actually getting a girl to fall in love with you before you even meet. If a girl is obviously interested in you and she's cool as fuck, then you can text her a lot more. But just use your common sense. Once you get the number, it's the same as if you had gotten it any other way. So in conclusion, 1. Have a badass profile with a good pic of yourself and throw a funny, clever sentence or two into your bio. 2. Open with something funny. 3. Just keep swiping right. And don't forget to use all of those super likes. Oh shit, look at that. I just got another match. Fuck this video. I'm gonna go get some pussy.